Top of the morning to you. How you doing? It's time for the Irish vlog. It's time for St. Patrick's Day. I've got my green drink with me, and green is close to Irish as you're gonna get. So cheers to that, my friends. What an entrance. And on that note, what's up, guys? It's Mighty Midget here. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's nearing the end of it. And I just finished having dinner, which was quite literally the greatest Irish dinner and the only Irish dinner I've ever had in my life. So let's get started today. For those of you who are new to vlogs, especially with how I do my vlogs, because I'm very unethical, I talk about the holiday, I give you some channel updates, and then I ask you a triple threat question, which today is more of a double threat. There's only 2 questions I really want to ask today, maybe 3 if I can think of one. So, let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. The Irish joy that is March 17th of 2014. Sponsored by Green Drink. Yeah. I'm allowed to. I love drinking. I love drinking. That did not sound right. It makes me sound like a drunk. And I am not a drunk. I am simply just 10% Irish. Irish, Irish. That's what I've completely lost my mind, guys. I wish I was sane. I wish I was sane. So, St. Patrick's Day, it's a different kind of holiday. It's not necessarily one that you remember as well as many other holidays. Like, there's well-known holidays, there's not so well-known, and then there's just completely obscure holidays. This is one of those not so well-known holidays. Not many people, I can't name, like, if you're not Irish, you don't celebrate it. I mean, I'm sure there's some exceptions to that rule. I'm partially Irish, about 10%. I learned that in Ancestry, like, called, like, the family tree stuff I had to do in Cub Scouts and stuff. Whatever. That's how I learned about my Irish background. I'm actually more German than anything, but that'll come in another one, probably in Oktoberfest. Then I'll have some real fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Germany. Okay, sorry. Sidetracked. But March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, the main thing about it that I've always seemed to use as part of just the celebration is the corned beef and cabbage dinner. And that was actually served in lunch today at school, because obviously all schools like to do that. So I didn't actually have that though. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Because I thought I was having it tonight. I didn't even have corned beef and cabbage tonight. I was supposed to, but I'm having it tomorrow for a party. You know how it is. You can't always follow the rules. Oh well. But yeah, that's how I celebrate. That's how my family celebrates St. Patrick's Day. It's different with everybody. I mean, I can't name many other ways to celebrate St. Patrick's Day other than the corned beef and cabbage dinner, and then whatever else. I don't know how else you can really celebrate it, but I don't judge. So you know what? Cool. So that's really all I have to say about St. Patrick's Day, I guess. Wow, that's awkward. If I could just point out something about this, I understand how it's an Irish holiday. I love pronouncing. It's kind of weird how I say this. It's supposed to be an O-Y instead of an I. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I always thought that I like countries that have similar accents, and I know this is like a completely side tangent that I have to go to. Is it just me, or is Irish and Scottish, they're kind of similar in certain ways? I'm not trying to sound racist either. I'm just saying, it just sounds kind of similar. Like, if I said it in their proper accents, you'd have Irish and you'd have Scottish. And I can see how there's more emphasis in the Scottish terms, where it's more happy and sort of, like, outlandish, I guess, when you're speaking, like, Irish. You got the Irish brogue, and you're so happy to be here, and why did that just sound like Bulgarian? I gotta stick with something and stay with it. Wow. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring that side tangent up, because it's gonna be a short vlog, guys. I can't really say it's gonna be very long, because St. Patrick's Day isn't exactly a holiday where there's a lot to talk about. Christmas there is, and I'm sure once I start getting into holidays the next year, like Halloween 2013, I talked about the holiday, whatever. But Halloween 2014, oh, you know I'm just gonna talk about random crap for hours on end, like, whoa, your mind's gonna go, pfft. Yeah. So, let's talk about something else now, and that is some channel updates, guys. Alright, so, this is being uploaded today, alright? Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of yous. That was not proper English. I speak English the goodest. What we have here is, this is our 93rd video, and not only am I nearing 100 videos, but I'm nearing 1,000 video views, and also 25 subscribers. It's a slow start, but I'm surprised I made it this far, and I want to thank everyone that did that, because I never thought I'd make it this far in life. Wow, I made that sound a lot worse than it really is. It's really nothing big. Sometimes it just feels good to, like, feel like a success. And I'm pulling on a string on my blanket because now it's gone. Whatever. Wow. Complete side tangent once more, because obviously I'm absolutely senile most of the time. But we're nearing that, and I want to know what you guys want to see. And I know I mentioned this in a previous video. I think I did. And I want to throw out some ideas. Now, being that I'm little, I'm a midget. I'm sorry, I'm getting you guys a bit short here. Pun intended. There's a lot of things I could do. I could do, like, I've heard about a lot of challenges. There was the cinnamon challenge I've tried before. I recently heard about the smoothie challenge, the warhead challenge. There's a huge, let me just get this. This is holding a bunch of money now, but this is all a bunch of. This used to be a bunch of warheads, guys. I could eat those. No, actually I can't because they're all gone now. It's all money. But let me go back to this. There's the warhead challenge, the smoothie challenge. I can't do the gallon of milk challenge. My parents have denied me that. I could chug a Gatorade for viewing pleasure. I could do that now if I wanted to because I'm actually really thirsty. Even though it's not much. But, yeah, I thought, just a quick channel update. I want you guys to leave some feedback, what you guys actually want to see me do in a 100th video. Because there's a lot of options out there. I mean, I could do, like, a setup video, which would just, everything in my setup would just make you feel good about yourself if you're a YouTuber. It'll make you feel so good about yourself, like, whereas how I record is really just unethical ways of doing it. You guys are going to look at me and like, oh my god, this is the saddest human being I've ever met in my life. And while that may be accurate, wow, that I'm very pessimistic today. Jeez Louise. One thing I do want to point out in my videos, and I know I haven't mentioned this, is that I keep the cursing and the vulgarity on the down low, and that's usually not the case around me sometimes. Sometimes I can get a bit dramatic, a bit vulgar, a bit hurtful, but I've stopped that. Don't worry. But I try to keep the vulgarity on the down low, and I'm sorry that if anytime I say something that's even close to bad, I just want to apologize if I ever do, because sometimes things that come out of my mouth I don't really, can't really control sometimes. ADHD does a lot for you. I was gonna take a drink and now I'm not really thirsty. Darn it. But now we got the, double header question today, that, triple threat, double threat, whatever you want. We got the double header, the triple threat, and then there's just a regular question. Whatever. So let's get on to them. So, number one is obviously going to be if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm not sure if you do. I don't know if you're Irish. I don't know if you're Scottish. I don't know if I don't know if you have strong Russian kind of background. I don't know if you are the German or if you come from like Australia and celebrate whatever you celebrate down there. And I'm not trying to sound racist. I'm just trying to show off that I know a lot of countries. Yeah, that didn't work at all, did it? Yeah, it didn't. Well, yeah, but that's the first question. Do you celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Me, I do. Corned beef and cabbage, yay food. Who doesn't like food? And the second question is, what was the second question? Oh, well, I guess I could use this as kind of second question is what you do to celebrate it, if you do celebrate it. So, if you do celebrate it, what do you do? And as I've already answered, corned beef and cabbage. I don't know why. It's a really good food that I wish you could have more than once a year. And you can, but it just doesn't seem in the spirit of the holiday. And I think that's the only two questions I could really think of. I can't really think of a third question for St. Patrick's Day because there's not many things I could ask. I mean, I don't know the origin story to St. Patrick. At first I thought it was, you know what, St. Patrick's Day, we're going to find a rainbow, we're going to go over the rainbow, we're going to get a pot of gold. Thank you, Lucky. They're after me. Oh, I can't say that's copyright. I was going to say that's cereal commercial. Well, whatever. But, yeah, I guess those are your 2 questions. If you celebrate it, and if you do, what do you do to celebrate it? They're similar questions, but they're not the same. I guess I gotta finish my green goop of whatever this is and finish this before I go, so take it like a man. Well, I guess that's the end of this. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And if you didn't, well, like and subscribe anyway. Wait, I know. And that was your, I guess that's the sign for me to end this video. That was really awkward. But yeah, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw. And if you didn't, like and subscribe anyway. Remember to stay short and stay awesome. I know I will. I know you will. I wish you were Irish if you're celebrating this holiday. And I will see you guys next time in the April Fool's one. See you later.